we can wrap them here, and we could close the deal and share this beautiful opportunity in our products with everybody. So, how many of you brought guests? Wow, okay, that's great. How many of you like to have fun? Woo! Louder. Okay, now how many of you like to create friendships, have friends? Louder. Okay, and how many of you want to be debt-free and have the freedom to do anything you want? Like it. Okay, so are you guys excited? Woo! Yeah, come on. The reason why you need to get excited because our company works global. Our motto is fun, friendship, and freedom. So we're all about our health and wellness. We're all about sharing. We're all about making money, helping people get their sexy back. So without further ado, I would like to welcome our upline, Triple Diamond Jaime Peca, to the stage.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. I look beautiful for 29, don't I? Again, for the third year now. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Jaime Peca. I am a Triple Diamond with It Works Global. And I have been with this company for a little over 2 years. So if you haven't heard my story, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. This is really loud. And if you have, well, too bad, you're going to hear it again. So I used to work for Children's Aid Society. I went back to work when my son was 2 months old. We just couldn't afford for me to be on maternity leave. I know that a lot of people can relate to that. Maternity leave, if you don't have top-ups, suck. I was blessed to have an amazing babysitter, so I felt comfortable leaving him there, but it broke my heart. I wanted to be home with my son, raising him. And so I had to go back after 2 months, and I had a salon every day. I was doing access visits. And every day I would walk by one of these signs. And I thought, well, I know that my stomach could use some work after baby number 2. So without telling my husband, I went and bought a wrap for $30. And I felt really odd wearing it. And I wore it while I was doing my access visit. And I was just praying that nobody could smell me the whole time. And I went home and I waited my 3 days and I drank my water and I was like, oh, you know, I think I noticed a little bit of a difference. And so I had an access visit 3 days later and I went and bought another wrap. So $60, and I was, you know, really praying that I would see huge results for $60. And I got home and it was my husband that actually said, wow, like, what's going on? Like, I noticed a difference in your stretch marks and your tummy's getting a little bit smaller. And so I was excited because he had no idea. So I was just like, oh, you know, I'm trying to work out and watch what I eat. And then I thought, wow, these are really working. But I'm a huge skeptic, so I was like, I need to try one more. So $90 later, I went and tried the third one, and I was convinced. I put my before and after pictures beside each other, and I couldn't believe the results. And I thought, I know so many people that would want this product. So I went and picked up my son from my babysitters, and I said, you need to have a party because I don't want to have one. So she invited all of these people over, and I literally stayed long enough to get the ladies' information, and I signed up and ordered the products, and I was so excited because my husband said I could, and I got home, and I got an email saying, welcome to the family. And I thought, well, that's very friendly for a customer joining the business, but I didn't realize I had joined as a distributor. And God, I can't tell you that 4 weeks later, I flew to Florida and learned from a boot camp there and came home, and I thought, they have this $10,000 bonus. I'm getting this $10,000 bonus. And I went diamond in 5 weeks, got that $10,000 bonus, and I thought, oh my goodness, do I have my hands on something? So I have never looked back since. I went double the following month and triple in my 11 months with the business. So for those of you who don't know what the ranks mean in the company, we'll be talking about that a little bit later, but I can tell you that in a year of working this business, I quit my job fully. I was able to stay at home with my kids. I was able to live without worrying about where my next bill was going to come up and if we were going to have enough money to pay that bill. The lowest point in my life was when I had to take money from my kids' piggy bank to pay for milk. And I'll never have to worry about that again. So I am going to introduce you to a very good friend of mine who went diamond in 9 days. It's doable. She's going to show us how to do it. And who I can tell you was very close to the same situation as I was. So listen to her story, watch what we have to tell you, and get excited because we have our hands on something pretty amazing. So please welcome Presidential Barbara Hauser.
Thanks very much, guys. I'm really honored to be here with you all and really excited to kind of partner with Jaime. We're sisters. You know, one of the things I love about this business is that we're very all about the one team, one mission. So that's the title of the event. And, you know, it's all about working together, helping each other. You know, we're not connected at all. Well, probably way back there we're connected. We'd be like, you know, fifth cousins or something like that. And, you know, it's neat that we've been able to meet each other through this business, develop a friendship, and be able to work together for the betterment of our teams. You know, we all have different things to offer, and so it's exciting to bring our skills together. And, you know, it's the same thing as you start to develop your team, you're going to have lots of great people that are going to bring things to the table that you might not have. It's going to help you be more dynamic. And so it's always exciting to have new people joining and to listen to their ideas. So I guess you wanted me to share a little bit about my story. So I had been in direct sales for about 12 years. I tried lots of different businesses, mostly home party plan companies, and I, you know, just kind of thought that was the best thing that was out there. Honestly, when I had heard of MLM companies, I really thought, you know, it's like a scam. They sign people up every month. They try and take money from you. You know, it was just, I just had a bad connotation about it. And so, you know, I did the home party thing. And then I started a networking group, and that was kind of where it really started to open my eyes to the different types of businesses that were out there. And I realized that direct sales is really kind of an umbrella, and you've got your home party sales and your multi-level marketing underneath that umbrella. And so I thought, okay, well, you know, maybe there's something to this. I'm going to look at it. And so as people were joining my networking group, I was saying, okay, let me see your compensation plan. Tell me a little bit about your business. So I started to realize that multi-level marketing really had a much better opportunity for residual income. But I still thought, you know, I was happy where I was at. I was building a business. I had a team. I didn't really want anything else. And so my girlfriend, Jackie Jahufka, she and I had met a couple years ago, and so she contacted me when she started this business, and she said, hey, you know, there's this amazing company, amazing products, amazing business opportunity, and I think I'm going to do it. You should do it with me. And I was like, no, I don't need that. I'm good where I am. And so I really just turned her off for a year, and I kind of stopped talking to her, to be honest, and was hiding out a little bit. And so things started to go sour with my other business. I was just having, you know, we all go through those rough patches in our business, and so I was having one of those rough patches, and I called her, and she just listened, heard me out, and she said, okay, so I know you told me not to bug you about this, but there's this really great opportunity, and I think it makes so much more of it out there in Ontario. And so I said, you know, what I've seen of these products, it all sounds way too good to be true. I just don't believe that it's actually possible, that these products are natural and that they're safe and that they're healthy and that they actually work. And I said, you know, it might be different if I saw a presentation, but from what I had seen of it, of the representations at different trade shows and stuff, and just looking at this banner, I was like, that's not for me. And so I said, maybe if I could see a presentation. So she actually said to me, all right, what are you doing next weekend? And she lives in Winnipeg. So I said, well, like, I don't know, ha ha ha, you're gonna come out here and visit. And she said, yeah, I made $8,000 last month. And I thought, oh, okay. She's been doing this for, I think it'd been like 8 or 10 months at that point. And so I said, okay, obviously there's something to this. And so she flew out and stayed with me, and I hosted a party and was really surprised at how much interest there was. Not that I had a lot of people actually come to my launch party. I think we all can relate. But I had a lot of people private messaging me and saying, oh, hey, I'd like to hear more about this. Or, you know, can we get together and you can wrap me? and my mom wants to try it or whatever. And so I just, I thought, I'm not really sure what I'm going to make of this. But I'd seen that she had earned the $10,000 bonus. Her upline had earned the $10,000 bonus, who I also knew personally. And I thought, okay, people I know are actually doing this. So there's a possibility that somebody could. I don't know that I'm going to do it or that I'm going to go for it. But, I'll put it out there because there might be people in my circle of friends who would love this opportunity and who might want to run with it better than I do and get to that $10,000 bonus. And so I just basically, I signed up on the 21st of the month. It was 9 days until the end of the month and until the bonus was done. And so I thought, it's not fair for me to prejudge anybody else on whether this business is for them or not. And so I had a real sense of urgency because I thought, I'm going to feel like a terrible friend if I don't talk to these people until next month. And I'm saying, hey, well, come join me. I'm on this run for a $10,000 bonus. No, you can't do that. But, And so I thought, I've got to give everybody that opportunity. And so I just called everyone I knew with urgency and said, hey, this sounds way too good to be true, but I'm seeing it happen for people that I know. And I don't know if it's something that's for you, but it might be for somebody that you know, and I would love it if you would just give me a couple minutes to take a look at this opportunity. We can chat for 5 minutes over the phone or meet for 15 minutes, or if you got 45, I can wrap you. And so I just basically called and booked back-to-back appointments. And I will say it has a lot to do with, being connected to your upline, having their support. When you're brand new in the business, you don't really know what you're doing. And so that was one of the things that I was very, very grateful that she was here and was able to kind of give me that support as I was getting going. And so I probably did about 30 appointments in those 9 days, did several parties almost every night, every other night anyways, and lots of appointments every day, getting together with groups of people, talking with people over the phone, and just saying, hey, you should check this out. Like, people are earning this $10,000 bonus. And so people joined, and they were ready. People saw the opportunity. I had people that I knew through networking that were in other businesses who I thought, oh, they're doing really well, should I bug them? But at the same time, this is a different type of business, and that's one of the things that I had kind of been learning leading up to it. And so I called everybody I knew, I got them involved and helped them get started, and had them book their launch parties within that same 9 days. So we were going out and doing their launch parties and just getting them going, helping them build their teams. And so, we all came together and we actually were able to fill in that diamond chart in 9 days. So pretty crazy, but it's something that absolutely can be done. You want to partner with your upline if you're going to try and go crazy like that, for sure. But it can definitely be done. And so I don't want you to count anybody out. You never know who's out there. If anybody looked at me and thought, was I looking for another opportunity? I mean, she very well could have never offered me the opportunity. I was doing well in the other business I was in. She could have said, Barb's happy where she is. But even though, and that's what I told her when she first asked me, but she kept asking. And I think that that's really important too. Sometimes, we give up on people after the first or the second no maybe. And I think 70% of sales, they say, are made after the 12th contact, right? None of us like to pressure people and bug people that much. But we have so many ways these days to do that, and I think that that's something I've learned as I've moved forward in my business, is that through social media you can stay connected with people. If you've got somebody in your leads list that's on your friend list, just get the notifications for them for what they're doing, and like their pictures and comment on things. That's an interaction. And that's one of those 12 that gets them to the point where they're ready to trust you and maybe give this a try. So that was kind of how I got started. Got to diamond in 9 days, yes, and then I got to double in 4 months, and triple was 10 months, or no, 11 months, and presidential was a year for me. So it's something that, nothing in life comes easy, but we have an amazing business with such a simple business plan. Steps to success, blitz, wrap, repeat. If we stick to that, we have amazing opportunities. So I just wanted to go through a quick party pad presentation with you guys. I know that most of you have probably seen this several times and presented it yourselves, but this is the core of our business. This is what we need to live off of. We don't need to be adding extra things to it. We don't need to be, making things more difficult. And so when I first started, I looked at this and I thought, wow, that's way too simple. Like, people need more information than that. I am an information person. I am, when you do the personalities, I got a little bit of green in there. And so I like to know the ingredients on things and, all the details. But not everybody is like that. And so the more simple we can keep it, the more easily we can reach every single person that's in our audience or that we try and connect with. So have you tried that crazy wrap thing? Right, I think most of us probably have. Is there anybody here that's wrapped tonight? No? All right. So, you know, if I'm doing a presentation, I just say, you know, you're probably starting to feel it tingle, you feel it working. The most incredible thing about our products is that you can feel them working and you see a difference right away. And so it gives people those immediate results that have confidence in the product and in our whole product line, really. So they are very, very easy to use. You just basically take them out and you unfold them. I've learned that it's really important to tell people that you unfold them. We actually had a customer who said, I didn't get any results from my wrap. And she said it was really small. Well, she'd taken it out and applied the patch and wrapped the saran wrap over top. So make sure to tell people to unfold it. So you just take it out, unfold it, and you can use it on any body part that you want to from the neck down. This is a dry wrap. Distributors who don't have one, just wash off your wrap and let it dry after you've used it. But basically, you put that if you're going to target your tummy area. But you can also cut and customize these. So you can cut them in half to do the chin and neck and chest. You can do the bottoms of your arms, wrap your back, wrap the sides of your legs, you know, wherever you want to tighten, tone, and firm. And it's a wrap that has all natural plant-based botanical ingredients in it, and those ingredients are going to get absorbed into your system and help tone and tighten up that skin. They are very affordable as well. These products actually used to be offered as a lavish European spa treatment, and they were 300 euros per application. So when people say to you, 30 bucks, that's a lot. You're like, no, no, no. Imagine paying 1,200 for a box, right? So put it in perspective for people that we have an amazing, very, very affordable product. So when I talk about this, I say, you know, you're trying one tonight for $30, and that's so reasonable compared to the 300 euros, but I'm going to show you ways that you can get them for even cheaper. So it also is a lot of fun. We are not a home party company. Woo! Right? I love that part of it. But we definitely love to get people together. So if you have a couple people that want to wrap, for every person who comes out to your wrap appointment, you're going to get $5 off. Okay, so if you've got 5 people there, you get a free one, or 6 people there, you get a free one here in Canada. And so you take it out, you put it on, and you're going to start to see results in as little as 45 minutes. The only place you do not use the body wrap is on your face. We have these amazing facial applicators for that. And I know lots of people who've had amazing results. I had some rosacea myself, and the facials have really cleared that up. So you start to see results in as little as 45 minutes. And this is what it's going to do for you. So it's going to tone, tighten, and firm your skin. You're going to see results like this. Yes, this was just 45 minutes. And the results will actually keep getting better for the next 72 hours. So if you're doing a full treatment with our wraps, we recommend that you would wrap every 72 hours. So a box of 4 is a full treatment. We say 1 is a treat, 4 is a treatment, and 12 is a transformation. So if you're looking for those dramatic results, you really want to let your customers know that 12 is going to get them there, or should hopefully get them there. And so in that 45 minutes, you're going to tighten, tone, and firm. You'll see a reduced appearance to cellulite. I've seen people with amazing results on their stretch marks. I know for myself, having 3 C-sections on my scar, it's been incredible. It does give you fast and lasting results. Your results should last you anywhere from 2 to 6 months, if not longer. If you're maintaining a healthy diet and an active lifestyle, you can maintain them much, much longer. So it really depends what your transition is. It's a first-to-market product, and it's only available through independent It Works distributors. So that means that we have a really special job because people cannot find these products anywhere. If you go out and you're out there talking to people in the public when you're blitzing or when you're doing your grocery shopping or whatever it might be, and you ask if they've heard about this, you'll find people that'll say, oh, I've seen it on Facebook or I've seen it on Instagram. So people are becoming more familiar with the products, but it's only available through distributors. So if they don't know a distributor, they don't know how to get it. So you need to get out there and tell people if you are a distributor. So if you are loving your results from your wrap tonight and you're wanting to get started with a full treatment, I'm going to talk about our packages. All of our products are available individually, but our packages give you even better savings. So we have a fantastic loyal customer price program, I should say. And so anybody can purchase at retail, a one-time purchase, no obligation or commitment after that. But as a loyal customer, you're going to save about 40%, right? So most of us go grocery shopping, but how many of us have a Costco membership, right? We like that deal. So there you go. So and they said to you, hey, if you order 1 product a month, if you come in here and buy 1 product a month for the first 3 months that you have your membership, you have a life. Who would jump from, right? So I think that that's, sometimes we need to give people a comparison as well. Most other companies, when you sign up as a loyal customer with us, you are going to have an account for life. So that's a really big benefit. You're going to get wholesale pricing for life anytime you want to order. You do get to earn free products as well. So we give perk points to our customers. You get 10% back on every dollar that you spend. That builds up in a little bank on your account, and you can cash that at any time to try a new product. After you've been a customer ordering consecutively for 6 months, the company will actually give you $50 as a thank you gift into your bank account, and after a year they give you $150. So we really like to reward our loyal customers and thank them for being part of our business. And free shipping options are available right now in the US. Very exciting. We're going to have some new shipping options coming to Canada in the new year. So big things are happening. Our company is really just getting started here. We're really going to be booming, and so this is a great time to get introduced. So the wrap pack is going to give you a box of 4 wraps, so that's 1 full treatment, and you also get a small tube of our defining gel. Our defining gel is our sister product to the wrap, and it is great to use everywhere from the neck down. Sometimes I use it on my face too. But the defining gel is fantastic because it's similar to the wrap ingredients, it's just a weaker concentration. So with the wrap, you're only using 1 controlled wrap so that we know how much is going into your system and how much you need to drink and all of that. With the defining gel, you can use it as much as you want, 2 or 3 times a day on those days in between from where you're wrapping. And it's just going to boost the amount of ingredients that stay active in your system so you're getting maximized results. In our skinny pack, you're actually going to get a full tube of our defining gel. So the one that comes with the wrap pack is more about the size of a tube of lipstick. This is the big one that comes in the skinny pack. And this is a great daily moisturizer, great for lots of things like sunburns and bug bites and brightening up tattoos, and fantastic. If you know anybody that has eczema or psoriasis, we've seen incredible results with that. Also spider veins and varicose veins. It's just a phenomenal product. So that is in our skinny pack. Right? I think we all do. And we don't really plan out when we're going to cheat. So what's nice with our fat fighters is that you take them 15 to 60 minutes after you've eaten something that you don't want to stay in your body. It's going to go in there and bind up all that bad stuff and basically pull it through your system. So it's a really great way to balance out your blood sugars and help you reduce the amount of fat that you're intaking. I know my dad's diabetic. He loves the fat. They're also great if you have one of those nights where you have a little bit too much to drink. Your fat fighters after that. So our most popular package is actually our IT pack because it gives you such a variety of products that you get to try out right away. You get a box of 4 wraps, a box of 4 facials. You get the big tube of defining gel, a tube of our lifting lip and eye cream, which is phenomenal if you haven't seen what that stuff can do. Sometimes we call it our kapow cream because it just pops your eyes open in the morning. And then our greens on the go. And our greens are my very favorite product. The reason that I came to really be with the company was because my mom was diagnosed with cancer 2.5 years ago. And so I've done a lot of research. And you find if you look up anything about cancer that you need to alkalize your system. Cancer can't grow in an alkaline without your pH. So it's really, really good for you. And again, I don't think there's anybody in this room that could honestly raise their hand and say that they're eating 8 to 10 full servings of fruits and vegetables every day. So in my opinion, every single person needs to be on the greens. Sometimes you'll meet people that say, oh, I don't need to wrap, right? Everybody needs the greens. So the greens are something that I am very passionate about sharing with people, and they do taste great. As somebody who did take other greens before, I can tell you it tastes like you're drinking mowed grass. And our greens actually have a nice berry or the orange flavor to them. So we do have a fantastic business opportunity as well. Our company is brand new, here in Canada. We're really just getting started. If you look around the room, you are going to realize the potential that you guys are sitting on here. I honestly am blown away. It's really exciting when you realize that, think about the population that's out there. We were just at the mall this afternoon. Each of you guys could go and meet 5 people and you might have touched a quarter of the people that were at the mall. That's just one small location. You all have your own networks of people, and so I always say, if you know people with skin, put them on your hunches list. And it really is easy to get started with the business with It Works. So for just $99, you can become a distributor. And for that $99, you're going to get a box of 4 wraps. So with selling those wraps at $30 a piece here in Canada, you're going to make $120. So it really doesn't cost you anything to sign up. You get a chance to kind of see what the interest is from the people around you. And if you've got more than 4 friends that you think are going to want these products, which most of us do, we've got these great booster pack options. So the mini booster pack is only available at additional 2 boxes of wraps, the box of facials. You get a tub of our orange greens, the defining gel, and our fat fighters. And what's great is that you're going to be able to double your money with anything that you invest in with It Works. So our mini booster pack, you're going to be able to, it'll cost you $149, but you'll make about $300 on it. And then our party booster is going to give you 4 boxes of wraps, a box of facials, the defining gel, fat fighters, lip and eye cream, and the greens on the go. So, and that's in the berry flavor. So that's $349, but again, you're going to make about $500. So you're just making your money back plus that. And then all that's ever required for us as distributors to be paid is for us to place our own order every month. So if you love the products and you're using them, you can be a distributor getting paid. And we have an internal currency that we call BV, because we are in 20 different countries, and we can sell our products to anyone in those 20 different countries. We can build our teams anywhere there. And so each product is given a point value. So for example, a box of wraps is $59, but it'll give you 54 points. And a tub of our greens, for example, is $33, but it'll give you 30 points. So as long as you order 80 points of product that month, you are qualified to be paid. And that doesn't matter whether they're paying you $10 a month or $10,000 a month. So I love that. For anybody that does come from the home party background, something that you should all know is that most of the time as you move up levels in leadership, you have to put in more in personal sales. So the last business I was with, I had to put in $1,500 in sales personally every month in order to be paid. So I'll always be using the products. So we have a Simple Steps to Success program with our company too, and like I said, nothing in life comes easy, but this business is very simple. If you follow these steps, your business is just going to explode before your eyes. So the first step is to join or to run your auto ship. Our second step is to wrap for free. So if you get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, you are going to earn $120 in free product. And most people do order 2 boxes of wraps. And if you do that, you're going to have 8 wraps that you'll sell at $30 a piece, so you're making $240 cash in your pocket. And we also, as distributors, for the lifetime of our business, every time we get 2 customers, we get to earn what's called a wrap reward. And those wrap rewards are great. You can cash them in for a box of facials or a box of wraps for just $25. So that's another way that we can, get our wraps really affordably and make lots of money off of those as well. Our third step is to find 3 distributors who you think would like to make some money, help people get healthy, and have more time and freedom themselves, and help them do step 1 and step 2, and you're guaranteed to make $500 in your first 60 days. So it's really great that the company kind of gives you that benchmark to start off with, and know that if you just follow this simple program, and if you just repeat this simple program, your business we don't have to talk about the earnings of what people earn in this company, but it is pretty incredible what the potential is for each and every one of you. And I always say to people, pick your number. What would make a difference to your family if you could bring that in, and these are yearly incomes. So, some people, their goal is just to get their product for free, and that's okay. Everybody's got their own goals. And as a distributor, you can easily be earning as much as you're spending on your product every month. But if you want to build a team, that's going to earn you some really great residual income. So getting to the level of executive, you're earning on average $3,000 a year. And Ruby, you're earning about $5,600 a year. And that is the level that most people desire to get to when they start this business. You'd be making approximately $600 a month. And so it's a great place. $600 can do so much for your family. So is there anybody in the room who is a distributor? All of our distributors, you guys should just stand up. We need to recognize you for a second. So if you're a distributor, stand up. Awesome. Way to go. Give each other. You guys are just getting started. And who here is an exec? Way to go, girls. And do we have any rubies in the room? Awesome. Fantastic. So Ruby is really the best level. It's where you want to get to, and you need to just teach everybody on your team to do what you've done. Now you know how to get there, now you just teach it. So you learn it and teach it. And Emerald, do we have any Emeralds in the room? Emeralds are earning on average $10,000 a year, so that's pretty phenomenal. And what about Diamonds? Do we have any Diamonds in the room? Okay, not tonight. All right, well, Diamond is a really special level in our company, and that's kind of where everyone should be shooting to get to as fast as you can. You know, everybody's got a different timeline, and it's okay, you work at your own pace, but Diamond is a place that you definitely want to get to no matter what your timeline is, because getting to Diamond, you're going to be earning a great income. You'll be earning about $2,000 a month. On top of that, right now our company is offering our good bonus. As a company, we are a debt-free company, and they really want each of us to become debt-free as well. And so that they're offering right now a $10,000 good or get out of debt bonus. And that's by getting to the level of Diamond in your first 3 full calendar months. So that's important to know if you're talking to other people about the business. Say, for example, they joined today, they would get the rest of this month as a bonus. And then they would have all of October, November, and December to get to that Diamond level. And, you know, as I talked about earlier, if you have the urgency, that's why it's really important for you to know your why, right? If you have something that is driving you, that you need this income for your family, for whatever reason it might be, if you know your why, you're going to get up every day and you're going to work with that sense of urgency to find those people and to build your business. So at Diamond, you're getting that $2,000 a month, but our $10,000 is paid out over 25 months. So you're going to get an additional $400 bonus check on every paycheck for the next 25 months. So Diamond is a great level to get to. Double, I know we've got a double in the room. So nice, Sasha. Woo! You know what, it's quite an accomplishment to get there. She's worked really hard with her team, you know, and we're all very proud of you. So double is a great level to get to. I mean, who can say that earning $50,000 or more a year wouldn't be worth it for your family? You know, most earn that at a regular job, going there, working their 9 to 5. This morning, driving through Toronto, I said to Jamie, I just don't know how these people do it. I swear, I'm looking around, I see people in their suits and their nice fancy outfits driving down to go to work in Toronto, sitting in parking lot traffic. And we are so blessed that we have an opportunity where we can make our own hours, we can work from home, and we can still earn these kinds of an income. So where's our triple diamond in the house? Jamie! Hi! So triple is an amazing level to get to. You're earning 6 figures, right? So how does that feel? How does that feel?
Amazing.
Pretty
I was making
remarkable.
that with my full-time job.
That's right. Exactly. So triple is a great place to get to. Presidential, you know, that's the level that I'm at, and it is incredible to see that, you know, what this is doing for our family. We've been able to pay off baby, and we were able to get ourselves a new van, you know, just the things that we're needing in life. And we were able to retire my husband in April, and he's also working the business with me. So I will say, if you've got a spouse who doesn't know what you're doing, you might want to start talking to them. It took me quite a while. I silently enrolled my husband in the business when I first got started, and he really didn't do very much. But conference is a game changer. Who here is going to conference on the side? Awesome. That's fantastic. You guys are you are just going to be so glad that you made this investment. And it was a game changer. He totally did a complete 180 after watching me for the past 12 years try and not really succeed at any of these other businesses. He was not on board, and when I decided to do this, he was like, here she goes again. And so after conference, he saw people crossing the stage, and he looked at me and he said, you know, there's nothing different between these people and you and I, and if I help you, I think we can get there. And so he has jumped on board, and he is actually working his business now. This year he promoted to Diamond and Double, and business hand in hand. And it's really been such a blessing to our marriage and our friendships, and it's pretty crazy. As for ambassador, right now there is currently 2 ambassadors in Canada. That's it. So I went to a training last weekend in Michigan with Cami Dempsey, and I think there was about 20 ambassadors, 10 to 20 ambassadors that she had there running the meetings with her, right? And they all live around Michigan. So how incredible is that? What about all the people here in Ontario? What about all the people here in Ottawa? We've got to have some ambassadors in that group. So get going, guys. All right.
And our 2 ambassadors are in
Alberta, Canada.
They are, yes, that's right. Yeah, there's nobody around here, so.
Barb is the only
We gotta do the
presidential in Ontario right now.
Yay.
So,
All right, so at the end of the day, it's totally your choice. We have two fantastic options, and so I just say to people, if you are looking for a great product at a great deal, then our loyal customer program is a great way to go. You're going to get wholesale pricing. It's really fantastic that you get your own personal portal to manage your orders. You're not going to have to call your distributor every time you want to change it or every time you want to add something on. You have complete control of your account. Free shipping options are currently available in the US and will soon be here in Canada, we hope. And you do get to earn free products with your perk points. So lots of great benefits to being a loyal customer. And you also, and you get me, right? Eric Worre says you need to tell people, you get me. So as a distributor, you're going to have those options, but you're also going to have the ability to earn some cash, some bonuses and commissions, to be getting out of debt and to make some great friendships and have a lot of fun and freedom along the way. So I hope that answers your question. Sure.
What do you think? Or you want to take over and do the, not take over. Because if my child was crying, my stomach and my heart would be like, you have to fix her. Okay, so because we're going to step up a bit, we're going to do our recognitions, and then when Barb's little one is calm, we'll continue on with the other stuff that we have planned for you. So tonight we have a few people that we would like to recognize and share some love on you. So if anybody has any executives that promoted, can you please come up? Okay. Wait, hold on, we'll get you your stuff. So that's right, here we go.
I'm so excited.
And then you can call your distributor. Erica.
Okay. So, quick story about Erica and I. I didn't know this lady. There was like a little market where you could advertise your business. And my booth was in front of Erica's booth, who does those, she has l'Extravagance, which is, she does homemade stuff. And scarves, beautiful scarves. And she kept looking at my, I had a slideshow, and she kept looking at it, and I'd go over and say, do you have any questions? And she'd be like, then she'd walk over to me and be like, so what's that? What's that? And she walked to a distributor. She's executive. Yay! I'm so proud of you. Here you go. And she's a pretty.
I have a distributor that promoted a while back, and I wanted to recognize her tonight because her personal growth is beyond. When I first met Lindsay, she was quiet. She was a little on the shy side, and this business has before she'd have an anxiety attack just speaking to somebody. So this business has brought her money, and for her to be able to stay home with her child, her newborn, she is now able. What's that? Yeah, she's under it. But she's able to, like, her personal growth has just beyond, and the friendships we've made. She's now engaged to my childhood friend, who's also, they're a powerhouse couple with us and our team. So Lindsay, congratulations on becoming an executive. So I'll come up to you.
She doesn't like to control things.
That's true.
Okay, so mine is also for somebody who promoted a while ago and has jumped back all in. Somebody who totally has the pizzazz for this business. She's so much fun to be around. Trisha.
Yeah, really?
She's well on her way to Diamond. Before conference, we're gonna get her there. And I am so excited to have you on my team and cannot wait to see you go Diamond and above, girl.
Yeah. So this one. Okay. So anybody who had it. So there you go, you can say something.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. We met at Sexapalooza around Valentine's. I'm not a good public speaker, so you're doing the bold one. But I'm kind of quiet and shy, and I saw people going by how like I was having fun, but I don't know, somehow I was attractive and well, you were gonna walk away. But I got her back, I don't know how. And I'm really amazed at how quickly you're growing, and I'm so proud of you. It's been amazing seeing you grow, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna have time soon. And I'm really excited to see you, Sasha, and this is what I have with this team is amazing, so thank you.
Woo! Okay, and we do something with our team, it's called the 400 PBV, which means is that you're basically working your business and finding more customers, and it's a contest that we put out, Jamie and I, and we put your name in a draw, so when you have 400 PBV in full name, you get a prize. So my distributor, in my downline, so she's already got an executive tonight. But Erica, do you want to come up and get your 400 PBV prize? Yes, I know you would. She also won $100 from Denise Walsh to get to conference, so there we go. I'll put Jamie on.
Okay.
Okay, this last flowers are going to go to one of my biggest partners in crime in this business. I could not do half of this stuff without her. She is phenomenal and hates having the spotlight, and she doesn't like having mushy things said to her. So while she's standing up, I'm going to get her to come on over here. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you and how valued you are in this business. And I cannot wait to go ambassador with you. And I also want to say our friends sharing the way. We've got powerhouses like Barb and Sasha, and we're all going to teach you how to do this. But I know Chantel and Erica and all of you guys, you just don't even understand how excited you should be for being in this business right now, because all of that hard work about translating our party pads and figuring out how we're gonna, I'm trying to, what was the thing that I downloaded? Rosetta Stone, so I can try and speak with my French distributors. It's all you guys, so keep doing some amazing work. I know it's tough, and I know that sometimes it's very trying, but we'll get there, and I promise. And my goal is to be completely bilingual by a conference, so kick me in the ass if I'm not there. All right, my sister.
And I just had one person that I get to recognize finally, some of our Ottawa distributors I never get to see. And so we ran an incentive the month before last where we offered, entered in a draw, and we were giving away a keg gift certificate and some personal development. So I am very pleased to say that Jennifer Lane was our winner.
Since I'm so close, Jennifer, we can go and do some team building.
Yes, definitely.
Congratulations. Nice to be able to celebrate with you guys.
Okay, do you want to do the draw? Or we had the tickets that didn't work out? Oh, no, you want to do just do it.
You continue on being awesome.
Yeah. Continue being awesome, Barb.
No pressure. All right, well, we like to do a business building tip at our meetings, and so I'm gonna ask Sasha and Jaime to come up here with me, since we're doing this on the fly. And
That's how we roll here.
that's right, hey, I like it, wing it.
Yeah.
So we are gonna talk to you a little bit about blitzing. So we had a few of you guys came out and joined us today, and we did what we call the Amazing Blitz Race. We met up at the mall, and basically we texted everybody a clue. Everybody had to go out there, figure out what their clue meant, it's kind of a riddle, and then go and complete that clue, take a picture of themselves completing it, send it back to us, and then we text them another clue. So it was great, and it was very exciting that we had Krista was our winner today. Congratulations, Krista. She went out there and she was collecting contact information left, right, and center. I was so proud of her. She came back at the end. We were like pretty much done. We walked past and she was like, hey. Grabbed them, pulled them in, and started lifting them. So, you know, that's what it takes. Sometimes you need that little bit of a push to get outside your comfort zone. And so I will tell you that my best blitzing tip, what I love to do the most, is to go blitzing at the mall. And when I go blitzing at the mall, I'm not actually looking for patrons. I am looking for people that work there. If you think about it, the people that are working in the mall at retail locations, they are usually, they do some kind of sales, right? So they're familiar, and they also are probably not making as much as they want. They're probably making about minimum wage, and they're probably not getting as many hours as they want, especially as we go into this, you know, the Christmas season too. And so I know that people that are working at the mall, if I go during the day and the kids are in school, it's pretty dead. And what are they doing? They are standing around and waiting for someone to talk to. And what am I looking for? People that have time to talk to me. So I like to go to the mall, and I like to go in, and I mean, you can't be there soliciting. We had to talk about that a little bit today. You know, you don't want to go in and just hold, hey, I'm here to give you a blitz card, and let me get your contact information. But I'll walk in, and I'll just look around, and they always say, what can I help you with? And I'll say, oh, I'm just looking to see if you have anything lime green, you know, tank tops or whatever. And then they immediately start looking for something to sell you. And so they'll pull something down and they'll say, oh, well, you know, I don't have lime green, but I have this like forest green. Does it have to be lime green? And that's my in. So then I just casually grab my card out and I say, well, you know, it's actually my business colors. And as I say business, I put it in their hands. And they take it and, you know, they'll start looking for something else because they think you're there to shop. And I know, really. And so then I just say, you know, have you heard about our company? We're brand new in the area. You may not have heard about us. Some people have seen us on Facebook and Instagram, but a lot of people haven't actually met a distributor or heard much about it. And, you know, so that just opens up the door of conversation that then, you know, if they're looking at your card and they're going, oh, and what does it do? Oh, turn it over and you'll see on the back what it does. Oh, I could use that, right? So, oh, it's just $30. You know what? Actually, I'm doing a draw for a free wrap today. And I love pad or even just sticky notes, right? Pull something out and say, I'm doing a draw for a free wrap at the end of the week or the end of the month, and I would love to grab your contact information. So, you know, when you're out there blitzing, if you're not getting contact information, you're not being very effective. Your rate of return, I would say, on blitz cards is less than 1% if you are cold blitzing. And one of the things that I was talking to my leaders about is that if you go places, and I've seen people that, you know, blitz cars, stick their blitz cards in windshields and go in restaurants and leave them in mirrors, but you run the risk of kind of minimizing our business and devaluing our product, because if people come out into a parking lot and they see blitz cards lying across the ground, they don't think there's any value to them. If that's a $5 coupon, that has some value to it. So you don't want to just give those away randomly. You want to give them to someone, you want to get their contact information and follow up with them. So it's also really good if you can get people to friend you on Facebook. So, you know, when you're talking to them, say, you know what, I would love to shoot you some before and after pictures. I've got a bunch of great stuff on my Facebook. Why don't you friend request me? So, you know, that's another really great way that you'll be able to follow up. So that is one of my blitzing tips.
I love that. So yes, Barb and I today were out doing the Blitz Challenge, which was so much fun. So we're definitely going to have to do another one really soon. So if you're in this room on Barb's team, on my team, keep your eye out because we're gonna do another one. It was really a lot of fun and super effective. I think it gets your mind off of the actual blitzing and keeps you focused on how you're going to do it. And I think it's super successful. As Krista's quickly found out. Krista's very new to this business too, so we kind of jumped her into this. But I have a couple of tips. So one of them is Brianna is like an angel child, seriously. This girl is like the traveling rap girl. And we haven't heard a freaking peep from her all day. And the second that Barb has to get up here, she decides that this is the time. Poor girl. Anyways, so what I've been doing is I ask people right on the spot, listen, I have one more Blitz card, or I actually just gave my last Blitz card out. How about you send me a text message with the word wrap me, and I'm doing a draw for free wraps. So that way you're getting their information. So if you make it seem like, oh, you just gave your last coupon out and you're entering these people in for a free wrap, they want it. They want it, and they'll figure out how to get it. So by getting them to text me, I've now had their contact information, and they have mine, and we can quickly, they all of a sudden want a free wrap if they're going to host a party for me or however you want to go about it. Another thing is friend requests. Barb was just saying when people friend request you, I have in the last 6 weeks signed so many loyal customers. How many people buy and sell things on Facebook, on swap shops or baby clothes or sell your stuff? Every person that messages me about something that I'm selling or maybe that I'm something that I'm buying, I tell them, listen, my security settings are really high. I can't, and this is on the forum, I can't message you back. I can see your messages, but I can't message you back unless we're friends. And all of a sudden I have brand new Facebook friends, and I very rarely contact them, but they watch me. And in the last 6 weeks, since September 1st, I've signed up, I believe, 11 loyal customers. Yeah, I'm on 5 draws into our 20 Too Good draw, just from doing that. I've changed nothing that I've done, but I have people watching me. So you don't have to be that cold blitzer. You don't have to attack them with the business, but they're going to watch you and they're going to see those random posts. And Jessie, where's my Jessie? Jessie is, Jessie messaged me 2 weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago, and said, I have no idea how we became friends. And maybe I pulled this on you, I don't know. But Jessie messaged me and said, listen, I have no idea how we met, but I've been seeing your posts and I'm really interested in the business, and Jessie's here tonight. So keep thinking about that. Yeah, we're going to sign her up later. All right, here's Sasha.
Okay, so mine blitzing tips when it comes to when I'm out shopping, because I usually have my little 2-year-old toddler running around with me, and she's my handful. So my time to stand around and try and grab her every time talking to somebody in the aisle doesn't work for me, because she's just going to keep going and then I get frazzled. So when I'm out with the cash, or when somebody provides me with fantastic customer service, I say, thank you for your customer service. Here's $5 off. So I'm rewarding them for giving me positive, fantastic customer service. So that's my number 1 tip. My other tip, let's see here, is, I can't think right now. So the $5 off one, that one works really well. What other ones, Brian, did I use? Come on, help me here.
Dropping the card accidentally.
Yes. So on Inspired Empire, you'll see my video of me, explaining how I blitz. And what I do is when I go out to pay for my purchase or my merchandise, I grab my blitz card and I make sure it fumbles out in front of them. And they're like, oh, what's that? And I could see them looking at it because they're trying to run me through, but they're trying to figure out what's right in front of them. I said, this must be fate. It's for you. And then I have the opportunity to explain what fate just happened. So at that point, that's when I share the opportunity of the business. When I'm offering the coupon, I do it for the $5 off. So those are my tips. Does anybody else here have any tips that you find that is working? No?
Nobody, you all suck at blitzing? Perfect.
How many of you don't know what blitzing is? Awesome. You guys know what blitzing is? You're new. Gonna point you out. Yeah. Sandra knows what blitzing is. You guys know your background. Oh, hello.
One thing I said today, which I just kind of thought it it just came to me, and I kind of thought it was a good idea, just to let them know, like, you don't have to have a special aesthetic room or, you know, the absolute private time. I said, while you're standing here, while you've been shopping, you could have been rapping the whole time. You can wear that here in the mall. And nobody's even gonna know.
That's very true.
And quite honestly, I found that they were like, oh, you know, it was, you know, because you think something like this, you have to have, you know, your own personal space, your own personal time to prepare it and to walk around and have it doing the thing. But
Yeah, so you're sharing the convenience of
right
it.
there at the store.
Yeah,
It's
super easy.
So yeah, that I did find that a lot of people were like, what is that?
Another tip that I'm going to give you, and it's not just about blitzing, but I mean, definitely plays a role in it, is I think that the worst thing that we can do as distributors is assume that somebody doesn't want to become a distributor. I feel like this opportunity should be given to everybody. So when I'm blitzing somebody, if we're actually having a conversation, and Michelle watched me while we were in Chicago, and so did Ashlyn, I always offer the opportunity. So while I'm blitzing them, hey, can I offer you a coupon? I just wanted to let you know that we're also looking for distributors in the area. So if you know anybody that's interested in making some extra money, we're a ground floor. We that in Canada. We're really ground floor. Think of Mary Kay people when they first started, or Avon. That's what we have our hands on. So when I blitz people, hey, and if you know anybody that's interested in staying at home with their kids, or maybe not going to work anymore, or you know, want some extra money, I'm looking for distributors, and we're starting maybe a 90-day challenge group, or you know, I'm looking for 3 people this month that I'm really working one-on-one to mentor. So make it sound like it's something that's going to be, you know, grabbed up quick, but you have something that to offer them, because oftentimes people haven't even thought about that, and all of a sudden you'll see them like, oh, well, I'd like to make an extra $5.99 a month, which is our Ruby pay on average. So never not offer the business opportunity to somebody, because I think that I've shocked myself with some people that I haven't offered it to, and then that loyal customer all of a sudden becomes a distributor. And something that really rang with me, that resonated with me today, was when Barb said that us not following up with our loyal customer is a huge disservice. And not because you're just not following up with your loyal customers, but those are usually the first people that will become your distributors. So they've signed up to have your product for a reason. They love your product. Maybe they're interested in making some money. So keeping that connection with your loyal customers is always key, because those people could turn into your best distributors. All right. I think, Barb, do you want to do the diamond recognition? Barb's going to do this. This is Barb's thing.
All right, so what we like to do at our meetings is just recognize each of you who are out there working your businesses. So anybody who signed one new loyal customer this month, I'm going to ask you to stand. Fantastic, look at that. All right. If you signed more than one loyal customer, so if you signed 2, keep standing. If you signed 3, keep standing. If you signed 4, keep standing. 5, 6.
Ooh.
Krista.
Wow.
So Krista has a tip for us. So Krista, you need to share with us what you're doing to achieve your success. Nothing like being put on the spot.
Come on, Newbie.
I literally sleep 3 hours a day. I have like 200 people on my hundreds list, so I'm just going through talking to people, mainly people on my Facebook. I finally did my why video. I find I've gotten a lot of people coming at me after that. Like, people are messaging me, I'm not even going after them, so that's really good. People I didn't even think that would be interested in the company. I have some potential VTs, but I'm finding it really hard to get them here. I just texted her and I'm like, where the hell are you? But yeah, so I'm just talking about it. I find posting my own before and after pictures is really helping, because people are skeptical, like, oh, that's photoshopped and da-da-da-da, and I'm like, no. My big thing is the stretch mark cream. I am a true testament, because I don't have any stretch marks. People hate me for that, but it just goes to show that the products do work. And I kind of think they speak for themselves. I've been trying not to do so much more talking, but posting pictures, and people seem to be liking seeing the pictures more than me just blabbing on about the products or the business. So that's really helped.
Good job.
Seven LCs so far. And I
7
signed up.
LCs, and she's been signed up for less than 3 weeks.
Great. And who here signed a distributor this month? Is there a round of applause? And did anybody sign more than one? So if you sign 2, keep standing. All right. You got another tip to share. Erica.
Well, I've just kept on sharing for the last months that I've been in the business, and I also have my own story because my belly was really bad from 3 pregnancies. So I've been showing the pictures when people ask. I shared on different websites, and people have just been coming to me, so I don't really have to go at them. Some are seeds that I've planted weeks back, and then they just suddenly decided to become distributors. So, you know, it just happened like that because I worked for a little while. That's it.
Congratulations, that's fantastic. I think there was 2 key things that you guys both kind of talked about there was that real people, real results. That speaks volumes to people. They want to know that it really works. And also, you know, like you said, following up people that have been on your list, and you use the word seeds. And that's my favorite analogy in this business, right? A farmer doesn't go out and plant a seed and harvest it the next day, right? And oftentimes we go out there and we're like, I blitzed her and she didn't sign up, right? And it's like, you can't expect that immediate reaction. So it's great when you know that you're planting a seed, and if you plant a seed, you have to go back and water it, right? When you water it, it doesn't sprout right away either. You gotta water it, you gotta sun it. So you go back and you make sure that you're doing that follow-up with people, that you're touching base and staying connected with the leads that you have. And you know, I love to suggest, you know, take your 100 list that you've got, if you did it on paper, put it into an Excel spreadsheet and make a column for notes. Add a note to it every time you talk to them, so then you can remember things about them, right? We don't ever mean to be disgenuine in this business. We truly care about the people that we come in contact with. But if you are out there working hard, sleeping 3 hours a day, you are talking to a bazillion people every day, and there's no way that you can keep track of who has a dog and who has 3 kids and all that kind of stuff. But if you write that down, and then when you call and follow up with them and you say, hey, how's the family doing? You know, did you take the boys? They've got 2 boys. Did you take your boys anywhere this weekend or whatever, right? Those say, she cares about me. And we truly do. If somebody is going to come in to your business, they are joining your family, right? And so the more you can remember, yeah.
I have a story to share actually. My 9 to 5 job.
So my girlfriend was having a party. I don't know if you've heard it, Stella & Dodge jewelry and stuff like that. And my boss was there. And it was like literally a couple of days after I had signed up, and I was like, oh my God, this is the perfect opportunity to blitz all these girls at this party about my business. But I didn't want to take away from the girl hosting the party. So my boss was there, and then I was kind of worried, like, oh, what if my boss knows about this other business that I'm starting? Anyways, I started talking about fitness and stuff like that because I've had some goals recently, and she's like, oh yeah, those jiggly machines, it's kind of like that crazy rat thing I used to sell. And I was like, actually, I'm back in the business. And she said, really? Well, you should have a party. She's like, how about you have it at work? So where I work is at Golder Associates, and it's split into 2 different buildings. So she has given me the opportunity to host a party in each building. I work with tons of moms who have kids, so I think it's a great opportunity to realize that there's so much more out there. I can't even remember where I was going with this story, but it was something. Planting seeds and following up. So I wanted to mention Jaime. So I signed up 2 years ago to be a distributor, 2 years or more. And the girl who signed me up just was new to the business, didn't really know how to run with it. So I found like I didn't really have the help to give me the drive, so I gave up. This girl messaged me and messaged me and messaged me, and I was like, Jesus Christ, she's messaged me again.
For 2 years.
For 2 years. She was at me saying, like, I know you can do things with this business, da-da-da. So anyways, one Sunday morning on September 1st, I think that's the date, I literally woke up and I have been fighting financial difficulties, and I was thinking to myself, I need to get a second job. I need to start waitressing or doing something, and I talked to my boyfriend about it. And then, ironically, Jaime messaged me that evening and said, hey, like I noticed you on Facebook and da-da-da, I haven't touched base with you in a while. She's like, how about you join up? And I'm like, no.
Exclamation. No, I'm not interested. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation.
That's when you
signed up 2 hours later.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember what it was that Jamie said, but I gave it a second thought. Literally 2 hours later, I signed up because she said, you know what, no, like, I said I was gonna sign up my payday, and she said, you need to sign up now. So I said, okay, I'll sign up now. So I signed up. So just the whole planting seeds thing, Jamie has been at me and at me and at me, and I finally signed up, so here I am.
And seven loyal customers later in 3 weeks, we have a rock star. It just wasn't her time, right? And I guess that brings to another point, is that touching base and liking people's comments. I don't think we've ever met personally, Krista, before now, but I always took an interest. Her husband played hockey, the same team as my husband does, and I would always be interested in her life and always make that connection about talking about Braden, her son, or Brad, her husband, or just little things in life. And so I always made what I was saying relevant to her life. So I was always interested in what she was doing. And so think about those people that hate their job, or posting about being in traffic, or like I was on the way here from balloons and I thought I was about ready to slit my wrists on the way, and I'm thinking, how do people do this? Like, people are missing dinner with their families because they're in this freaking traffic. Keep relevant in people's lives. Okay, we're gonna do our diamonds. I'm gonna let Barb explain this a little bit, because this is Barb who brought this to us. I'm sorry, I'm making her. She's the pioneer of our one-team renditions.
Oh, goodness. Well, I just think that everybody, when they come into this business, I mean, you look at us go through that party pad presentation, and when you look at that chart, and when you look at the options that are available with our $10,000 bonus, I would hope that everybody's going for it. And like I said, your goal, you might want to work the business slowly, and you might say, you know what, I'd like to get to Diamond in 2 years. That's okay. There's a lot of people who take 2 years to get to Diamond. We're not trying to put pressure on you to work the business more than you want to. One of the things that my leaders always say to our downlines is, we are not here to push you. We don't want to make you feel pressured to do more with this business than you want to. And so we're not going to. You need to call us. And when you call us, we know that you're invested. We know that you're working your business, and we're here to match your efforts. So when you're showing the effort, we're going to match that. We're going to partner with you, and we are going to run together. So, we want to know. One of the things that I really learned when we went to conference and we came home and my husband had decided to work the business with me was the first time that I actually sat down and made a physical dream board. And I cannot express to you enough the power of that. So if you haven't used the dream board that came in your kit, I want you to go home. I want you to make that a challenge this week to take that out, partner with your spouse, work with your partner, talk to your upline and figure out what your goals are. Because if you don't have a goal, it's just a dream, right? And a dream is never going to get you anywhere. It's a wish. And this is not net wish marketing, this is network marketing. So we have to know what the goal is so that we can work for it, right? So if your goal is to get to Diamond, what we've done is we just printed off a whole bunch of Diamond certificates. And I want you guys to write your names on these, and I want you to choose the date that's your goal, okay? So it's personal for each of you. And I want you to take this home and put it on your fridge or put it on your dresser, or put it that you're going to see it every day. And I want you to see yourself as a diamond. We always say to everyone, act like the leader you want to be. Pattern after the people on your team that you see being where you want to be, right? And so if you're looking at this every day and you're saying, I am going to be a diamond, I am a diamond, you're going to get there. So, if you're not interested in getting to Diamond, that's okay too. But if you are, we just thought that this would be something kind of fun for you that we would love. If your goal is to get to Diamond, we'll ask you guys to come and line up and just come and grab a certificate. And you can take it home and choose your date in privacy. That's okay. You don't need to make that obvious if you don't want to. Yeah.
How do you get to Diamond again?
All right. That's a great question.
That's a very good question.
So you want to focus on Ruby. Okay, so Ruby is your goal. Until you get to Ruby, all you focus on is Ruby. And you start teaching everyone to do what you're doing to get to Ruby.
3 loyal customers?
No, getting your promotions is all about this. So getting to executive is having 2 distributors underneath you. They need to each have a volume of 400 PBB for you to qualify for your promotion. Getting to emerald is having 3 direct to you, and one of those people is an executive. So one of the things I love about the levels in this company is that you can't go up unless you take people with you. And so you get to partner with the people that really matter to you. And when you're starting your business, again, going back to like the urgency and contacting everybody that you know, tell people that. Say, you know what, it's great. You are somebody that I would love to have as a business partner. Those first people you bring in, you want them to be your leaders. If they're coming in, they're going in your top row, you want them to run with you. So tell them that. That makes people feel really, really privileged that you care enough about them or that you think enough of them for them to be in that position for you. So, you know, getting to ruby is having 3, one of them being an executive, and then getting to emerald is having 2 rubies. Getting to diamond is having an emerald and a ruby. So you're always building, but don't look too far ahead. Focus on what's in front of you. So
and that's where your sponsor or your diamond leader is going to help you with that. Like
Absolutely.
Barb didn't get to diamond because she knew how to chart diamond. Barb literally signed them, and it was strategy. So don't focus on that, like Barb said, ruby, and then it's teamwork. This isn't something that, when I went to diamond, I was like, literally, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just tell me where to put these people. How do I get there? So that's what it's going to look like sometimes if you're a recruiter. So do this as a team with somebody so that you're not overlooking things. Or
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Partner with your upline. But getting to diamond, I mean, you've got 5 people across your top row when you get to diamond. That's all you really technically have to bring in. You need to have 2 strong legs, an emerald leg and a ruby leg. And so, you know, those people may bring in all the rest of their distributors themselves. You never know. We do have the ability to bring in and to place people lower in our organizations. But again, when you're doing placement and stuff like that, you always want, you know, a second opinion from an upline who's been through it, who can say to you, you know, if I were in your position, this is probably the things I would take into consideration. So if your goal is to get to diamond, if you do it in your first 3 full calendar months, you are going to get a $10,000 bonus. But one of the things that I've learned about this company in the 16 months I've been here is that they bring those bonuses back.
Oh, yeah.
So keep working on it because they might bring it back the moment that you're ready to go diamond, right? So, you know.
Everybody needs to act like they're Barb and they just started this business. So whether it takes you 9 days to do it or 30 days or your 3 months, today is your day 1. That's what your focus needs to be, your urgency. You'll get there. It will happen. And like Barb, we could come from green carpet in 2 weeks, and all of a sudden they could bring back that anybody who's currently a distributor but not yet, did not make that good bonus, could hit diamond, and you could be an emerald ready to pop diamond. So don't give up.
Yeah. So if your goal is to get to diamond at some point in the lifetime of your business, if you know that you are committed to sticking with this business until you get to diamond, we would love to have you come up and walk across our little stage and come and get your certificate. Just kind of land on the side there.
Black diamond. All right.
Marcy, Sherman in there?
Yep, your name and what date you want to do it at. Love it.
I get before that.
You got it, girl.
So exciting.
Judge, why are you not up there?
Well, I want this to be a basket.
Get up there.
They sign up.
All right, Sandra, let's do it. Miss Cynthia. Here, maybe we'll do 2, but I'm going to sneak a couple of. Maybe we'll do a couple of. Yeah. Do a couple of lines. Awesome, Cynthia. Did you write the date? Okay. Good job, girl. Okay, we're going to do a couple lines, guys, so you can. Love it. You got it. All right.
We take John first.
She's good. Got it. All right. Hey, Mom.
Are you saying the past puppy?
You can do it. Oh, I love it. We got some work to do, girl. November 31st.
Oh,
Have a runner. Really? I think it's because I always see you there. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I still can't let you. Okay. Sorry, thank you.
There you go, there's a sign.
You have some work to do, woman. Nice.
When are you going?
You guys can go over here too.
I'm going the 11th of November. I've already made it home. When? 11th of November. Okay.
No, I do have my choice.
Do it up. Brendan's already on. Amy's coming tomorrow. You're at volume. Are you at Regina? See, I'm set for Emerald. I just don't have volume. Yeah.
That's where we both are. All at the same
Exactly.
Yeah, see, I'm moving with you.
Yeah, I've got 4 across my top line. And yeah. Yep.
And that, I think, makes it fair.
Yeah.
We just have to have, a certain volume in one line and a certain volume in another line.
Exactly. Exactly.
So really having to make resistance to be having touch space.
Yeah, and right now I would have, out of all, I have 3 people working.
I only one person working. That's hard.
It's so hard.
I said, I'm not doing this, and joined up another company. So it was like, so it's still going to be, you might have to place
Yeah.
Unless I get some seeing 2 potential 18.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's getting all together.
At the same time too.
Yeah. I mean, I have so much.
Or then you get them all, and then you place them with people, and then they quit on you, and you're like, oh, I could have kept those people with people that are working,
But then they go up too much.
Yes, yeah.
So they become long eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's nice too, we can pull a radio out of anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in the depths several times.
Yeah. I have 2 that are could be working. They're in Miami.
Well, I have, is that just so close?
This one's Miami.
Yeah, she's so close. She just signed at the salon.
Oh, nice.
They're expanding, they're doing an open house, and she's going to be part of the open house.
Nice.
So,
I'm trying to do that with my salon. She has these things where she brings people in, and so we'll see.
yeah, I've been trying to with my salon, and my salon says, well, no, we don't have it wet rooms.
You don't need it, yeah. I even wrapped 2 girls.
I said, you have that office there, you've got that place where they can put they can change their clothes.
Washer.
Yeah, they've got a washroom, and they also have to change their clothes to get their shirts on, so they can get their hair done.
Oh, yeah.
That change room. There it
Okay,
is.
so to wrap this up, guys, we are going to do a draw. So everybody, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to do 3 different draws. So, oh, Barb has something to say.
I just wanted to say I am so proud of you guys all for filling out these certificates. And you know, when you commit to something, that's the first step to making it happen. And I want you to think about your business, that if you work a traditional business, you have a job description, right? When we join any kind of business, if you work at, you know, a fast food restaurant or a daycare or whatever it might be, there is a job description for each level that you might be at. And with this business, our job description is the steps to success and blitz, wrap, repeat. So if this is your job, you need to wake up every day and look at it as a job. You have a shift every day when you work a job. Every day to your business, work your steps to success, because that is going to take you there. I say that, you know, have any of you worked those jobs where you had to like sign off that you read all the workplace hazardous materials sheets? Okay. All right. I want you to think about that like your PDF sheets on your business, on the products. So has anybody here read through all the PDF sheets on the products? Okay, so you guys might be a little bit green, right? But it's something that you can do, and you know, some of the leaders on our team have been challenging people to print them off, read one every day, right? That's going to take you like 5 minutes out of your shift for the day. Spend 5 minutes reading a PDF sheet. Become educated about our products. Right? This is what you do. You need to be an expert. You need to be a product of the product, but you need to know what the products are about. I was pregnant for 9 months, and you know, I wasn't using a lot of the products, but I still needed to be knowledgeable and educated about them to a degree. Again, we're not here to be doctors. You don't need to know everything about every product, but you just want to have an idea of what it's for, right? So read your sheets, work your steps to success, and blitz, wrap, repeat, and you know, that is really what's going to help your business come together. But also your policies and procedures with this business would be our policies and procedures and our compensation plan. So if you haven't read through that, I'm going to challenge you all to make sure that you do that this week. So that's all I wanted to say about just, you know, helping yourself get to that diamond level. Excuse me, now that you've committed to it. So we're going to do our draws. Ms. Jaime, Peca.
All right. Okay, we got 3 draws. Ready to get up your ballot.
Did anybody not get a ticket? Sorry, I just realized.
Oh, we need tickets. Our tardy ladies.
Yes.
Yep.
We have to wait for the
Oh, Brianna didn't get one either.
But I want to retire first.
All right.
Okay, 0711281.
That's not even.
It was rigged.
Good thing I asked.
Same tickets.
Oh, congratulations. Okay, I'm going to get you to pick up the next one.
Okay.
Don't look and cheat. If your daughters win, they're not taking them. Okay. 0474036.
Oh,
What did I just say? I just said to pick one of them.
Stir them up, stir them up.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to pick one. Now I'm serious. If one of them wins, yeah, you are undistributor. Okay. 0474026. Awesome.
When you said 3 6, I'm like, oh.
There you go. Congratulations. And we're going to do the wrap draw, and then we're going to wrap this thing up. No pun intended.
So 2 draws for 5 wraps.
Okay, Brian. If one of them win, Glenna. Good job. Yeah, see? So Glenna's gonna go sell 5 of her wraps and put that towards conference.
Come on, Glenna, I need them too.
Melanie McNeil.
Yay.
Good job. All right. Okay, I wanted to thank all of you guys for making it out tonight. Take a look around the room right now. We have, I'm going to say 40 people here. The next time that we have a one team, one mission, it's probably going to be double this. So be excited about where you are right now in the business because
I could have beat you.
there's abuse going on.
Sorry, she made me sit in front of the camera. She's laughing for.
This is exciting, guys. So watch next month. We're going to have our one team, one mission, and this is going to be double the size. So be excited. And a big thank you to Barb Hauser for driving from the other side of London. No excuses. She's got baby Brianna, who is a happy girl right now. She's come all this way to help train. Barb and I are sidelines, like Barb said, and we are gonna blow up this side of Canada. So you're in great hands. We're gonna start doing trainings and team meetings and one team, one missions every month at some part of this province. I'm exciting. And plug in with your upline if you have not signed up. Get with the person that brought you here tonight, and let's get you signed up and go into that 10K bonus. So thank you, everybody.